Hey guys, it's William Davis here from Mountain Movers Marketing Group. Thank you so much for just taking the time to watch this video. I wanted to show you some of the ways we're able to help grow your business. So today I'll be showing you how we create hyper-targeted online billboard ads for bed bug treatment companies and how we can design these ads just perfectly so that you get the best leads of customers for your most profitable services at the lowest cost possible. All right. Let me just talk about some of the things I'll be covering. I know some people have been burned in the past, probably hate anything that has to do with SEO, Google, Facebook, or just anything you may have tried. So I'll be explaining how you can prevent getting burned and losing your entire advertising budget without seeing a significant return on that investment. Secondly, I'll be showing you how to generate highly relevant clicks but pay less than the market when compared to your biggest competitors. Third, I'll be showing you how to get the highest quality of leads in your market every single time. And then fourth, I'll show you how you can have this system launch for you without taking on any of the risk. All right. Okay, so to help me explain these things, let's just talk about something we're all familiar with when it comes to advertising, and that is billboard ads. Billboards, we've all seen them, millions, maybe even billions of dollars are spent on them year after year, and they're everywhere, especially on major highways. Business owners are spending money on these things month after month, and they work, right? Yeah, they do work, but they're very expensive. Now, why are they so expensive? Because the business owner is paying for the high traffic. There's typically tons of high traffic on these highways. The problem is that the ads on the billboards is not very relevant to the majority of the traffic driving by. Look at this. Out of all these people you see driving here, there might not even be one person that's actually looking for an available plumber right now. This one could need a dog sitter. This one could need a dentist. This one a lawyer. This guy over here might need manufacturing services. Who knows? There may be one person over here in the corner who just might be looking for an available plumber right now. So yay, it works. The business owner spent about 5K on the ad and he was able to make 6K. So he's happy, right? See, this is the old way of thinking and the old way of advertising. But think about this here with me. What if we can increase how relevant the ad is for the traffic driving by? And what if we could organize this traffic just perfectly so that instead of having all these people bunched together with different problems and needs and wants, what if we can organize this traffic so that all the people with certain type of needs all drove down the same street like this? So everyone who needed dental work drove down the street here, right? Everyone who needed a lawyer drove down this street. Everyone who needed a plumber drove down this street here, and everyone who needed bed bug services drove down this street here, right? Now, if you're able to put that same type of billboard on a street full of people that need that type of service, the return on that investment is much higher because the business owner made sure that the ad is more relevant to the people driving by. Listen, I said all that to say this. Online traffic works exactly the same way as this example here. Okay? This is what a typical online traffic highway looks like, okay? And we'll use metaforming as the search phrase or the search term because it's a highly relative search term just for the example, okay? People are searching for metaforming services throughout the United States, specifically some in the Midwest states, as you see here, some of these Midwest states. Let's break it down further by choosing a certain state. Let's choose Kansas, okay? People are first searching for metaforming services in Park City, Kansas. Okay, people are searching for metal forming in Newton, Kansas. People are searching for metal forming in Wichita, Kansas. All right, we can break that down even further. Like I said, creating more streets of more organized traffic. So people are specifically searching for in Wichita best metal forming in Wichita, top metal forming in Wichita, emergency metal forming in Wichita, top titanium straightening in Wichita, best heat treatment in Wichita. Hundreds of different search terms and keywords just in Wichita alone. Okay, and if you can create the perfect ad that people have in mind every single time, then this happens. You get more streets, more relevant. Streets full of potential customers searching for your specific services, and your ad will be the most relevantly, perfectly designed ad they see. Imagine having the most relevant ad in front of every searcher, every visitor, every potential customer every single time. That will lead you to getting more of your ideal customers month after month. Understand this. Google is worth what, 300 to 400 billion dollars. Okay, do you think they'll be worth that much if someone would search for dental implants and a plumber showed up? Heck no, nobody would use them. They're worth that much because they make sure that they're the their platform is the most relevant. So Google rewards you for having the most relevant ads on their platform. The way they reward you is by allowing you to pay the lowest cost per click and making sure to place your ads at the top of the search results. And that will lead to your ads showing up at the top. That will lead to you having customers and clicks come in month after month for being at the top. And they'll reward you by you paying the lowest cost per click, which is less than all your competitors to do so. See, these are the benefits of having the most relevant ads. So if you ever hear someone say like they blew their whole advertising budget, online ads doesn't work, it doesn't work for them because they're having marketers do ads like this for a group of traffic like this of people who don't want their service. When what they should be doing is creating an ad perfectly designed for organized traffic that want their specific service. Now, let me show you exactly what I mean with this Google search results page, for example. Okay. Now, the search term being used here is all on for dental implants. And I'm using it because it's relatively competitive, different ads with different ad copy. So if someone were to search all on for dental implants Seattle, what is Google going to put at the top of the page? An ad or a search result, whatever you want to call it. They're going to put the top one, the most relevant one in front of the potential customer. Look at this top ad right here. It has 4 out of the 6 keywords searched, right? So it's at the top of the page, and I can bet you anything that this person is paying less than everyone else because their ad is the most relevant, and Google rewards relevancy. According to all statistics, and it's common sense. That's why it's showing up at the highest. Okay. Now look at the other ads; they're all pretty relevant. However, the most relevant ad always wins. Okay. Now, why is that important? Let me explain. So let's just use this as an example. Let's say the top guy, he's the most relevant. He has the most relevant ad, right? So let's say Google rewards him by allowing him to only pay $1.60 per click. And this second guy here, he's not that relevant, so he's paying an arm and a leg to be there. So let's say Google's making him pay $10 per click. Okay, now let's say this first guy he got 100 clicks, and this guy right here got 80 clicks that day. Now, if the top guy got 100 clicks at $1.60 per click, that's $160 ad spend or $160 advertising budget for that day. 100 clicks mean you get 100 potential customers, mean you're going to get a lot of sales, which is great. But let's say the second guy, because he's lower, he got 80 clicks that day at $10 per click. What is that? That's $800 for his advertising budget, right? So what would you rather be? Would you rather be the guy at the top with the most relevant ad, getting the most traffic, paying $1.60 per click, which is $160 for those 100 clicks? Or would you be second with a not relevant ad, getting 80 clicks, less clicks, but paying $800 in your advertising budget? Okay, it's common sense. Everybody would want to be the top person. Now, I don't know exactly how familiar you are with Google search, so let me just take some time to explain it real quick. This section right here is called the ad section. This below it is called the local map section. This brings you traffic as well. This below that is called the organic section. You get here through SEO or search engine optimization. Okay, look how relevant the organic search results is. All on for, all on for, all on for, all on for. Google cares about relevancy. Now look at the ads again. Are they that relevant? No, they're not. It's because these marketers is just not taking the time to create the perfect relevant ads for searchers because it's a lot of work. It is a ton of work. But guess what? That's exactly what we do, which allows us to blow the competition out of the water every single time. We've got a special proprietary software that we've developed to create the perfect ad copy to make your ads the most relevant in front of every searcher every time. So think about that. whenever someone searches best bed bug treatment in your city, or top bed bug treatment in your city, or bed bug heat treatment near me, whatever it is, your ad will show up at the top every time and you'll get the highest click-through rate. Now look, I don't want to confuse you, but let me just show you this quick infographic so you can understand how this works. So if your relevancy is super high, then your click-through rate will be super high because the searchers are more likely to click on your ad because your ad is serving their exact need. Just like this infographic says, 60%, Google stated 60% of your quality score is determined by your click-through rate. Okay, that just means your ad will show up at the top of the page. Okay, if you have and you'll get the lowest cost per click if your quality score is the highest. See, his quality score is high, all right, but he's paying $1.61 per click because he made sure his quality score was highest. And it's the highest because he's the most relevant, so he gets the highest click-through rate, which gave him a great quality score. While these other advertisers is taking the lazy route, right? And that's why they're paying an arm and a leg to be at the top of the search results, and it's just blowing and losing the money and the advertising budget because they took the lazy route. This is why you may hear people say online advertising doesn't work, but it works incredibly well if the ads are created properly and placed in front of traffic that want that specific service or need. All right. We also specifically target long tail keywords because when you do that, your ad will meet their exact need. Let me explain this. If someone were to search black 10-speed beach cruiser, that's what they wanted to buy, right? And your ad said those exact words in the title, they're much more likely to click on your ad than a different ad that says something like bicycle. Okay, now the long tail keyword black 10-speed beach cruiser may have a lower search volume, right? But if you're creating hundreds, sometimes thousands of ads for every single long tail keyword, you'll be the most relevant, so you'll get the most clicks and you'll pay the least every single time to get the exact customers you want. Now, what other marketers are doing, they're going after a keyword bicycle, okay, which is not even buyer specific at all. But they're going after it because it has a ton of search volume. But you end up paying an arm and a leg for that, and it's not, people could be just researching the term bicycle. They're not there to buy. We put you in a position where all your keywords and your key terms lead and convert to sales. All right. None of them have the software that helps us take advantage by creating highly detailed ad copy for our ads. I mean, this typically takes tons of time to set up. You got to set up your accounts a certain way, set up your campaign structuring a certain way, keyword to ad group structuring has to be done correctly. I mean, these things are highly complex, but like I said, this software is specifically dedicated to doing that. Look, I don't want to confuse you anymore. That's enough. I mean, I can go deeper in this if you would like, if you have any questions or you want to know more. I hope that, made you guys go, wow, as your jaw's dropping right now. You heard some things you like and it gave you the value, that you want to hear and something that you want to work with. If you want to get on the phone with me or email me back, I'd love to speak to you. Just like, let me say it again, we're looking for a partner in your area. We don't want to work with everyone. We want to work with a business owner that's aggressive and wants to grow and dominate the market. All right. Through our combined experience, we know what works. We'll launch and manage the system for you. With us, you will be paying pay per lead, and that's to avoid any typical risk of paying some huge lump sum without knowing if you'll get a great ROI on your investment. Matter of fact, if we don't get you any leads or the leads you want, we'll give you all the money back. Plus, for investing your time with us, we'll get you this wine glass right here, just so if you need to, you can drink your sorrows away. So in this video, we covered how to prevent losing your advertising budget using SEO, Google, Facebook, whatever you want, and how to generate highly relevant clicks but pay less than your competitors in the market by using and targeting long tail keywords. We also said how you can guarantee to get the highest quality leads in your market every time, and how you can have this system launched for you without any of the risk. So contact us as soon as you can. I'm looking forward to hearing from you. Take care, guys. Have a good one. Bye.